competition here in the Midwest, and it's good to see him with the Huskies get some good numbers, good records. To see the series history between NIU, the 11th meeting between the Huskies and Boilermakers. Third meeting in DeKalb, but we mentioned Ryan Ludwig's team and NIU. Those Midlands is a big competition. Huskies saw some good records there for Northwestern, coming off a conference win on Friday night. Again, both of these teams going out of conference in January. This is the last non-conference duel for Northwestern. NIU's got one more. As we get ready for 125, it's our ranked versus ranked matchup. Number 21, Blake West, taking on number 1, Matt Ramos.
Absolutely. What an opportunity here in DeKalb to see such a great wrestling match, right? This is firing me up, making me want to go out and get on the mat again. But number 1 versus number 21 should be a great match. Really looking forward to seeing what happens here.
Blake West, a national qualifier last year, and we mentioned earlier and talked about again, Matt Ramos, he was the 2023 NCAA runner-up. And talking to head coach Tony Ersland of Purdue, he talked about Ramos, this has just been his redemption tour. He's on a mission, and as you talked about in the open, just trying to prove what he's at 125.
Yeah, absolutely. Really trying to separate himself as the top dog here at 125, and obviously done a great job this year, 17-0. No takedowns allowed, no back points allowed.
As Blake West comes out of the tunnel. I thought Rocky Lombardi would have this type of introduction, the smoke, come out of the tunnel, but it's Blake West who comes out 13-4. And,
He's looking good.
Blake West in the midseason rankings, number 1 in the MAC, 21st in the nation, taking on number 1. Here we go. Starting out 125.
Curious to see if Ramos gets off to a hot start here. Talking to the coach, said he was trying to be a little bit more aggressive, trying to get, this is an offensive Purdue team. A lot of bonus point wins here, so we'll see how this match starts off.
Ramos defeated Diedrich Navarro of Northwestern on a tech fall 20-4 on Friday night. To start out 125 with this type of match, it can help both teams, right? You see what happens in this first matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. I mean, if this goes how NIU wants it to go, it could really change the course of the duel here, for sure. And this is an opportunity for Ramos to really set the tone here for Purdue as well.
As we mentioned last time out for Blake West, that was in the Midlands where he finished second. Also finished second earlier in the season, the Michigan State Open.
Yeah, had a really good year. Blake West trying to find his way on the podium here, so off to a good start, and this is a really good opportunity for him.
If you're a novice college wrestling fan, there's 3 periods. The first period is 3 minutes. The last 2 are 2 minutes. The crowd's still filling in the Convocation Center on this Sunday afternoon.
Good defense there by Blake West. Ramos the first to take a shot here in this match.
I've been talking to head coach Ryan Ludwig of NIU. He talked about how West has to kind of keep the pace up with Ramos. What's that mean, Rocky?
Absolutely. Well, when you wrestle a guy like Ramos, who's ranked number 1, you're basically trying to make it to the third period, right? You're trying to hold on for as long as you can, and if it's close in the end, anything can happen. But what can't happen for West here is, he goes down 5, 6, 7 points by the time we get to the third period. You can see West trying to fend off this single leg here Ramos has on it. And there's the takedown for Ramos. A good finish.
3 points takedown.
First 3 points for the number 1 ranked wrestler, 125 in the nation, Matt Ramos. That first almost 2 minutes, really just sizing up, and Ramos was able to get that first points.
Absolutely. A lot of hand fighting in the beginning. Ramos able to get in on a shot eventually. But a lot of back and forth so far, as West finds his way to his feet and gets the escape right away.
3-1 now.
1 point escape, West.
Again, it feels like both wrestlers still, yes, he got some points, but just still trying to just feel it out.
See, they seem a little tentative, don't they?
Yeah.
West working his defense here. Hasn't gotten in on the legs yet for an offensive shot.
Final 15 seconds here in this first period. First matchup of the day at 125.
Really seems like Ramos is showing a little bit of respect here to Blake West. You know, taking his time, really setting stuff up.
First 3 minutes are done. It's 3-1 Ramos.
Leads West 3-1.
Ramos elects to go down here to start the second period. Good initial stop by West here, trying to return him to the mat. Ramos doing a really good job of holding his base here. A nice job by Blake West, forcing him out of bounds and forcing a restart.
Back to the middle. We talked to head coach Tony Ersland about Matt Ramos. I was talking about he's so aggressive, just gets points. He's a guy who just can get points quickly, too.
Absolutely, can score from any position, really dangerous all over the mat. So you can see him sneaking out the back door here. Really good scramble by both wrestlers here. Blake West trying to set up a tilt, and he's got it. No points awarded. Quite close though, Andy, I think.
That was really close for Blake West there for NIU. What saved Ramos right there, Rocky?
Well, he did a really good job of just trying to stay off his back there, keep himself away from being parallel from the ground. West kind of just fell right into that tilt series, ended up getting him turned, wasn't able to get the points, but gosh, was it close.
That was really close. It's really been almost all Blake West in this second period.
Absolutely, doing a really good job riding on top. That is something that Coach Ludwig had said, that West is really good wrestling on top. You can see how much control he's got as he tries to get that tilt there again. Not quite going.
Really? Now the switch from Ramos.
Absolutely, West getting a little hot here. Purdue asking for the reversal here. No points awarded yet.
Final 10 seconds of the second period. We thought it would be good. It has been so far.
And in the last couple seconds, Ramos appears to be awarded the reversal here.
He did. He got the two.
To make it 5-1 now.
Oh, talk about Blake West almost had the whole second period in control there. But how about the number one wrestler in the 125s on that reversal? Take a look.
Well, here's the reversal right here. You can see Ramos has both of his ankles locked up. Blake West doing his best to try to fight him off, trying to grab that far ankle and keep it in a scramble, but eventually just giving it up there.
You get the 1 point coming out for the escape, so it's 5-2 now, Ramos. This third and final period between ranked opponents. Number 21, Blake West, taking on number 1, Matt Ramos.
And if you're Blake West here, you got to feel pretty good. You're down 2-5, but you're only a takedown away. Right now, you got to start working your offense. We haven't seen him hit a shot yet, but there has been hand fighting both ways. So I think this is right where Blake West wants to be.
And it is Blake West with the writing time, about 1:41, so keep that in mind with the point at the end. 5-2 right now.
Great use of the hips there. Getting his hips back because Ramos was in deep on that shot.
One minute left here at 125. Blake West trying to get the upset.
Now you can see him starting to work some offense. He's starting to feel that clock running down. 45 seconds left in the match. And he does get the stalling warning.
Both out. And it is a 1 point for West.
Wow, and that really changes things now, Andy.
It's 5-3, 35 seconds left in favor of Ramos. Ramos trying to hold on.
Absolutely. You got to be thinking, if you're Blake West here, that a takedown is going to win the match. You know, a takedown, you can even give up an escape and still end up winning this match here.
It comes down to the final 20 seconds. Blake West trying to get one final move. Good defense that time from Ramos. Oh.
Stalemate here. We're going to go back on our feet with 7 seconds left.
Remember,
What a match to start.
Be a 1 minute, or 1 point for West with the riding. So see if Blake West can make something happen. And Matt Ramos trying to stay undefeated. Oh,
Wow.
that's it.
What an effort.
Oh, and they are going to challenge. Ryan Ludwig is going to challenge that final couple seconds. It would be now 5-4 the final for Ramos. Ramos would go to 18-0 overall. But the challenge is out. What a match to start
What
out.
a match to start off the duel. And a fantastic effort at the end here by Blake West. Trying the lat drop. Really had him. And what an effort by Ramos to get himself out of there, keep his hips high, and avoid getting taken down for the match.
So the officials will go and look it over. It's 5-4 right now. As we get a look at the replay.
Here's the replay. He gets the lat drop in. Really, with 5 seconds left, quite a good effort to get him to be taken down here. Doesn't quite secure the left hand, which is why he wasn't able to get his shoulder flipped towards the mat. But really close. I don't know if we're going to get this one reversed here, but either way, if you're Blake West, you got to feel good about this match.
Nope, and it's Matt Ramos. 18-0, stays undefeated, #1 ranked at 125.
Absolutely, great match. Good win by Ramos, and really a good loss there for Blake West. I think it was a well done, well wrestled match. I think that couldn't have went much better for how Blake West expected tonight to go.
You see Matt Ramos with